Hello, 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 and welcome to theprofitroom.com. My name is Ernest. I'm one of the co-founders of the Profit Room.
Hello, hello, good evening. I'm Latoya.
All right. So make sure you share this if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube. We've been doing this series about our new course called Stock Market Stimulus, and we're going to have another subject tonight, which is a very interesting question. We get this question a lot from people. The one of the biggest questions is the stock market only for those who are professionals or white collar workers, right? Because when we think of the stock market, we always think of movies related to Wall Street or watching the news or CNBC, things of that nature. And it's a certain look that you may see as a business person, whether it's a man or a woman, that may signify uh, a person of that stature, right? Or a person of professionalism in finance. And that could be very confusing to most. So we're going to discuss that a little bit here. So, Latoya, based upon that question, is the stock market only for professionals or white collar workers? How would you answer that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not at all. I feel like the stock market is for anyone, everyone who, that's willing to learn, basically. That's the best way I can put it. So it's not for someone that's in a particular profession, field, or some sort of like expertise. Literally anyone can master this market in a sense as learning and applying the information. So yeah, is across the board.
Yeah, and I know how, like I said, we are visual people in what we see. So it's like a certain stature. Um, and the thing is, it's all about just being educated, right? Just having the knowledge. Like a lot of people nowadays, homeowners or people, hey, DIY, do it yourself, DIY, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying it all wrong, but it's just like, hey, I got a plumbing issue, I try to fix that, or a small electrical issue, I try to fix that myself. That's how trading and investing can be, but you want to be educated on that, right? So we have students from all backgrounds of life. What type of students do we have? What kind of employment do they do, Latoya?
So various backgrounds, nurses, some financial analysts, right? Financial advisors. We get truck drivers. It just varies. There's a broad range, like engineers. It doesn't really matter at all. We have some people that are not even employed, right? For example, but still willing to learn and make changes and in terms of having the stock market be their form of income, which is awesome. So it kind of hit the point where you don't have to be a professional once again. I don't know if I left out a profession, anything you can think of, or a non-profession. I don't know how you really want to put it, but
No, like that's what I was just saying. Like a lot of stuff comes to mind because we get people that, like you said, are truck drivers. We get a lot of military or ex-military people that may live out the country, or like you mentioned before, it doesn't matter. So some people may be doctors. We get a lot of doctors. We get a lot of maybe lawyers. We get a whole lot of nurses, right? Or just people who are regular entrepreneurs. If
how
you could
about
be,
retired?
yeah,
Ah,
you get a
yeah,
lot of people
retired.
who are
Yep.
retired. People who may be a barber, right? Or contractors, plumbers, things of that nature. We had a student that owns a candle business, I believe, a fragrance business, things of that nature. So the picture that we want you guys to get is that just because you see higher end, higher net worth type of individuals that may be in finance or in stock market or on these TV shows talking about certain things, don't let that certain language
Mhm.
affect you saying, oh, I can never do this, I need a degree in finance, because it's not like that. And that's why we came up with the profit room in general. So you can see everyday people. That's why you go on to our channel here on YouTube and you see success stories. These are people just like you and I who are consistently making money out of the stock market. And some are making way more money than some of these salaries that you see that people are getting in hedge funds. And that's the absolute truth, because
Correct.
it's not rocket science. It's a free market. It's opened up to everyone. That's why they have so many brokers, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade. You got so many apps now, Robinhood. The world, the stock market wants you to participate, but the profit room wants you to get educated in order to participate, so you don't get taken advantage from those in the actual market.
That's
So,
correct. Definitely correct. So, yeah, I'm just going to piggyback off of that a little bit. It just more so has to do with the education aspect of trying to learn and really understand it, but it's applicable to everyone. I can't stress that enough. Even high school dropouts, right? Doesn't matter. Like if you finish high school, if you didn't, if you went on to college, like anyone could literally learn the skill, apply the skill, and be able to make great source of income from the market. And that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with it because it didn't matter. Your background is irrelevant at that point. And that's what I like about it. What gravitated you to wanting to get more involved in learning the stock market?
well, my background is mostly skilled labor. My whole life, I was focused on heating and cooling and air conditioning. That was our family business. And, when the stock market, housing market started to crash a little bit, it was in front of my face all the time. The newspaper, Dow Jones, things of that nature. I'm like, what is all of this? It didn't make sense to me, right? But just like everybody else, the concept that you see guys in suits or women in
Yeah,
suits, and you see a certain demographic on the trading floor, buy, sell, and Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo, and I'm here in New Jersey. I go to New York, you see Wall Street, right? You think that it's a certain classification, but the more I started digging into it and started getting educated, and this is why they put it in the newspaper. This is why they have business articles, and this is why they have classes. And like, wow, I could actually participate. I don't need to be a banker. I don't need to go to the bank and actually buy and sell stock. And I didn't even know they actually did that until I went to the bank and I was talking to a banker. Yeah, we get people in here all the time that tell, hey, I want to buy this stock, buy it for me. And they charge them 30, 40, $50 just to place a trade for them. And I'm like,
right.
you could do that by yourself. Yeah, but we don't advise people to do that. And some of the bankers don't realize you can actually open up an account. So it's like, wow, when you start realizing just some of the small things and the power you have as an individual, and like you mentioned before, the stock market is open to everyone, open to everyone. And that's what attracted me to realize, hey, I don't need a suit and tie, even though I like suits and ties. I don't need to have a certain degree. I believe in education. I can still participate, and I want to be a part of that culture. And it makes it available to everyone from every social economic background, and that's what makes it so powerful. When you open up a bank account or a trading account, they don't Google your address to see where you grew up from. There's no resume of your background, or if you're rich or poor. They just want your money. That's
Correct.
plain and simple.
Easy access, definitely.
Easy access. So hopefully answered that question for most who just think that it's kind of impossible. You have to be a certain statue or professional to invest in the stock market. So we have this program that's called Stock Market Stimulus. And this is a great introductory level for those who may need help fundamentally and also technically getting involved in trading and investing in the stock market. Very, very powerful course. If you look at our group classes, our student success, this is the same class that our students have taken during the pandemic. We wanted to put something together to make it much more affordable for our community because we are known for more advanced type of trading of all markets at the profit room: futures, forex, stocks, options, crypto. It doesn't matter. If it has a chart, we teach people how to trade it. But this course right here is still action packed and is going to give you all the information you need. And we also have a bonus with this on May 2nd. We're doing a live training for those who sign up now. So we only got a few days left. Uh, April 19th, It's over at the end at
Yeah,
midnight
it's
going
around the
into
corner.
April 20th. You will no longer see stock market stimulus at this price right here. That's it. This is a one-time promotion, and we have some great founding members already. We'll talk about them later on during the week. So we look forward to you guys getting financially educated and understanding the stock market. So you want to close out, Latoya?
Yes, definitely. So looking forward to seeing everyone once again. We're going to do this tomorrow, same time, same place. And with
Mm-hmm.
that said, everyone, enjoy your Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend upcoming. Take care. Be safe.